Alright, hey, hi, hello. How's it going, guys? My name is ZetaRayZod, and welcome back to more Beacon Pines. Now, before I begin, be sure to like, subscribe, and get that bell on so you stay up to date on all my latest videos. So, last we left off, we freaking died. I'm pretty sure we freaking died, because we went to the fertilizer factory alone, and some guy came out and grabbed us, and I think that was the end of it. But we managed to turn back time, and we changed the decision, and Rollo came with us. And we survived. The problem is Rollo is now missing, so we're kind of going around trying to find him, I think. But Grandma told us to stay at home, so I'm not sure, but we're gonna keep walking around. Also, I think I stopped here, but the game didn't save. It started off when Rollo's sister was talking to a group of friends, so I kind of did as much as I can remember, and I think now we're here, right? So let's talk. Hey Griffin, has Rollo been by? I haven't seen him all day. I'm sure he'll show up safe and sound. And when he does, tell him there's a strawberry chocolate double scoop waiting for him. On the house. He'll like that. Oh dear, he's dead, isn't he? Hey, Yilson. History Museum. It's laughable, really. Did you happen to see Rollo in there? No, just a shadow of a family clinging onto a town, clinging onto the past. Cling! Feel free to check for yourself, but don't expect to have your mind blown. History Museum. Isn't a museum already history? Sharper Valentine, a celebration of excellence.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great
This is
towns
propaganda.
roll from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of little Sharper Valentine. Young Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here, in Beacon Pines. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck, a scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Sharper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Sharper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine.
Paid for the Valentine Fertilizer Company, remember, it's fine. Yeah, that's garbage. That was unhelpful. That was unhelpful. That's not a history museum. That was nothing. Okay, let's go this way. Anything I can touch? Oh, the library's open. Hello. New editions.
There were rarely any actual new additions. Simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display
Not
each
fooling
week.
anyone. Anything over here? Oops.
Oh, the cobs I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous. Sally Seashore's simple succulent sundries. Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt
It's just dirt. Put dirt in your bowl. You're ready.
A peek behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu. One of the greatest acting minds of our time. By
Of course.
Patrick C. Montesquieu. Oof. Mycological phosphorescence.
More like my complete loss of interest.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read. Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
Boring. Who are you? Hey, Jace. Oh, hey, Luca. Did Rollo come by? No. I was actually surprised. He's usually here early on days when a new issue drops. Rollo's the biggest Hangatomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Oh, roger that, Space Cadet. Hold up, let's look at all the bookie books.
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics, most of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs.
Okay, there's nothing else? Alright. Jump! Oh, could have broke your knees.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right
Kato.
thing.
Oh, Kato, sorry.
Kato was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title, Introduction to Melitology.
Ahem. Oh, hey, Luca. Snuck up on me. Good book? I don't know. Just started it.
He gestured to the
I'm
shelves.
really running out of books I haven't read yet. It's mounts onto the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? I did not know that. Wow. Or that if there are 2 queens in a hive, they'll fight to the death for supremacy? I think I knew that. Fight. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rollo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know. Funny dude. That's a child, though. Should a child really be... Should a child... I'm gonna talk to him. Should a child really be in charge of the library? What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh yeah, Miss Nuncree works weird hours sometimes. Of course she does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Luca Van Horn. You new here? Yep, not by choice.
Beck's family moved often, giving her little time
she's
to
the
establish
cat
any
in the-
real connections.
The main page, right?
She would tell you she prefers it that
I'm
way.
looking for my friend Rollo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing? I guess so. Like, missing? Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here?
Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah. So, I should probably get going. Hey, wait up. What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. What? This says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yep, well, technically it lands on heads to leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh, it's kinda like me and Rollo. I guess Rollo's my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. Name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. Suppose I could use some help. Try to keep up. Oh, is that? No, there isn't. Shit. Okay. This way. Shall we play with the telephone? No. Hey. Joey, have you seen Rollo around? No, sorry, Luca. I've had my eyes in the dirt looking for beetles. Can't seem to find any. Never came home last night. Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal? I don't see why that would have anything to do with Rollo. No, the beetles. Do you think the temperature confuses the circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no beetologist. Just keep eye out for him, would ya? Of course. And then right back to his beetles. Okay, I'm assuming we gotta go here. Oh, it's blocked off. Dang, they boarded up the way in. Ah! Ah!
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what that stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science. And what does science suggest? Poke it with a stick.
Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened
Whoa,
as
what?
flowers grew from the dead wood. first small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
What the? Cool.
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay. So science tells us this gunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Oh, hey guys. Hey, Tish, look what the cat dragged in. Yep. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. Oh, don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish? Yep. She looked fine to me. Why, hello. I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's name. This is my compatriot, Tish. Yep. You've probably heard of us. Can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang on this dud? Oh. Oh? Seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you? Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's true. They got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Well, look who's grown a backbone now that goes around. First his pops croaked, then his mom finally could take it anymore and bounced.
Iggy took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought,
Time to bust out the... tickles. Strange.
well, time to bust out the strange.
Alright, Luca. Looks like you need a little nut bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? About to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an
Weird when
eye.
people don't talk. Yep. Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Some kind of wackadoo. Makes sense. Wackadoos travel in packs, eh, Dud?
At the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach.
Ah!
Iggy's clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze.
Jerk, my clothes are ruined. I'm gonna...
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
I don't feel so good. Oh shit! Help? I'm sorry, I just... Oh shit. Yup? Question mark. Oh damn, he's getting old. He's gonna die. That was intense. I think he's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems okay.
The person at the warehouse. This strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
I have to find Rollo. He took the words out of my mouth. I think what that goo is like it ages. It's a rapid aging thing. Isn't it? Because the tree branch grew and then it died. And what's his name? Iggy grew old. Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. Oh shit. Hey. Ho there, little buddies. You startled me. What in Dickens are you up to in this part of town? Just helping look for Rollo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? Really? So where was he? It's funny, really. Just got a little turned around in the woods. Came into Sorenton, you know. Starting to get that impression. Rollo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Wow, that's a relief. You two scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on back. I can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Oh, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you. She was? She was worried sick. You should march straight home. I guess. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nellie about work anyway.
Beck glanced toward
Guess
Luca.
all is well that ends well. I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay. Suspicious.
Rollo was safe. A wave of relief washed over Luca. which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits. Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
Gran? I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? I know I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. Just helping look for Rollo. Roxy came over. She's worried about him, so I figured you wouldn't mind if I helped look for him. Okay. Turns out Rollo's safe and sound. But Gran isn't. Gran is dead.
Luca was alone. The house was empty.
Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing you do now but sleep, I guess. Gran never comes home.
Luca was sitting by the pond, listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. "Why don't you grab me some nice bait?" "Sure thing, Dad." Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. "We're fishing with bees?" Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. "Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one." Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb. Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work. "Interesting choice." With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice, but I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right. Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. "Dad, I don't understand." "Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal." The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. "Dad, look out!" His father casually wound the reel. "None of it's your fault, you know. Never was." "Dad, we have to go."
What the frick is going on?
Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. "Please, you have to run." The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands. That's the thing about fishing, Luca. His chest began to crystallize. You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out. A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet. "Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean?" The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply.
What the frick is going on? Gran's still not back. Shit.
Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Rollo?
Faintly, he could hear Rollo amongst the noise.
Luca. Rollo, is that you? Luca. There? Rollo, it's the middle of the night. Luca, thank God. Listen, I don't know how long this thing will work down here. Down here?
Rollo's voice was coming through more clearly now, but some words were still just
Listen
static.
to me. Someone grabbed me yesterday. What? The man in the hazmat suit? Took me to some sort of... I think I'm underground. Underground? You okay? Kinda. You seem more interested in... For now, at least. Mr. Kerr said you made it back home safe. Kerr? No. Trust... He's... Hold on, something's coming.
The signal went
Rollo?
silent.
Rollo, where are you?
Luca held still,
Kerr.
waiting
Kerr's a
for a
dirty,
response.
dirty.
His pounding heartbeat marking the passage of
Okay, I think
time.
you're gone. Getting worse. I can barely hear you.
Rollo's voice began
Losing
to
signal.
fade.
Not much time. Mission control. You need to The treehouse. The treehouse.
With that, the signal died for
What's he
good.
trying to say about the treehouse? What's at the treehouse? The antenna. You must be using the antenna of the treehouse to get a better signal. Rollo, you're a genius.
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
Hook up the walkie-talkie to the radio of the treehouse. Grand's still not back. You're not worried about that at all?
Luca heard a group of footsteps approaching. He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
Oh, it's Gran. Gran's okay. Who are those people? So, we all understand our roles. You can count on me. I still think we need more time. This wasn't the original plan.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
Sounds familiar. We're all in danger now. I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while that danger persists. Refuse. Harem, you just keep your wits about you.
Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
Right. You can count on me. I just wish we could have made that deal with Paris Valentine. Her resources would have still come in handy. As I said, I had no time to contact her after your call this morning. Plans change. How's Luca holding up? He's fine. We shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all. I know very well what all this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug is a new objective. Are we in agreement?
The three shared a determined look.
We'll reconvene after the festival. Oh, gee, what's going on? Gran, why are you meeting Mrs. Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver late at night? Hey, Luca. Yeah. Don, you scared me. How long have you been there? Oh, just a few minutes. Earlier today, I saw Mr. Tolliver and your Gran enter diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left. So I used the greatest tool of any investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I tailed them here. What do you think they're up to? Whatever it is, they seem organized and determined. They mentioned the festival. Yeah, I heard that too. Has your Gran been doing anything different recently? Anything strange? She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door. A call from Hiram Tolliver, it seems. She was either furious or terrified. Or both. Luca, be careful out there. I think we might be in the middle of the scoop of a lifetime. I will. Aren't you coming out? No, I'm gonna stake out here for a bit longer. See ya, Luca. Just like, slowly go back into the bushes. Okay. I can't remember what going up here do. Oh shit. Hey guys. What are you guys talking about, huh? We did it. I changed the sign. Splendid. Did anyone see you? I don't believe so. You're right. It's simple if they're just rearranged the letters. Odd choice for a prank, though. In situations such as this, these odd is good.
The two boys shared a mischievous grin.
Can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal. Should be quite memorable. Let's make ourselves scarce for now. Really, you didn't see me there, just hanging out? I'm assuming it's that sign up there above the festival. Better hurry up the treehouse. Oops, wrong way then. Oh wait, no, I was going the right way. I forgot. It's here. I gotta climb outside. There. How do I? What? Oh, is it this thing? Oh. Rollo? Rollo, you there? I'm at the treehouse now, Rollo. Mr. Kurtz said you were all right. What happened out there? Dang it, Rollo, where are you? Oh my god. Who's there?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the
Got
rocket.
weapons in here. So you better come out right now.
He strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Weapons. How could you hurt something that's already dead?
Fear gripped Luca's throat.
Who are you? What? You don't recognize me? I guess I don't even recognize myself anymore.
Luca stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
Who the hell are you? I'm a monster. Oh, it's what's his name? Iggy. Now they hunt me like the beast I am. Iggy?
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected
touch me.
anger.
This is all your fault.
Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I lost control. So you couldn't control yourself for a second? I get to be like this forever? You know what, Iggy? If you weren't such a dick, I think I wouldn't have pushed you. Must be a way to fix this. Oh, you're gonna be my savior? Perfect little Luca saves the day. With his positive attitude and the power of friendship. None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chase me all the way through Weepwood. I will keep it sure to hide. Hide from who? Who's after you? Luca! Rollo? It's not safe, Luca. Rollo, where are you? The treehouse. I'm at the treehouse, Rollo. Where are you? No, Luca, the treehouse isn't safe. They said they were going to the treehouse. I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse. Who said they're going to the tree? Just freaking run, Luca. The clipboards. What did I tell you? These perennial harvest wackadoos are after me. They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me. What sort of questions? They're saying the same stuff they always do. But it's different. Less asking, more threatening. We're gonna figure this out, Iggy. Yeah, well, thanks. Hello? Is anyone present in this arboreal domicile? Crap, they found me. Luca, what's happening? Don't panic. You stay here and I'll see what they want. Oh lord, what the... Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have time for an informal chat? We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us. Be down in just a second. Of course. Jesus. Jesus Christ. We have a problem. Luca, you gotta get out of there. Who's out there? Is it them? Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them. How many? Maybe all of them? And yeah, you're right. They are saying the same stuff, but with the creepy knob cranked to 10. Might young Iggy be present? We would love to hear his thoughts. Run!
Iggy slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Luca, what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed
Follow
for the
my
window.
lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC, the Mission Control Defense Cannon.
Does that actually work?
From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
Iggy, there you are. Gave us all a heck of a scare. Go away. Just leave me alone. Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry though, we're here to help. Help? Then why were you chasing me? Luca, can't you talk some sense to your pal here? Just look at him. He's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Well, that's a pretty honky big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him. You told me Rollo was okay, that he was back at his place resting. He is. Poor fellow just got a little lost. That's a lie. That is a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies. Why? Because he lets you ramble on like a wackadoo? Nobody likes you, you creep.
Kerr's smile
Why don't you
faltered.
pop on down here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like this is gonna give us all a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
Luca's grip tightened on the MCDC.
What did you do to Rollo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was home. He is resting, and he is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next is up to you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite the pickle, and I'm the only person in the whole wide world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends. Son of a gun.
Luca's mind raced. He was caught in a trap. What do you do when
Fight.
there's no hope? He wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
Fight, yeah, fight's the only one I have.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Fight.
But okay, you know what? I think now's a good time to leave this episode off here. In the next episode, we'll kind of find out more of what's going on in Beacon Pines, because I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure if those are like robots, or maybe they're just like a bunch of brothers. I don't know, but we'll find out together. So for now, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, be sure to like, subscribe, and get that bell on so you stay up to date on all my latest videos. As always, be safe, take care, and I'll also want to see you. Peace!